Hello. So I just finished writing like 3,000 words. I'm so tired. But I have something posted that I think people will really dig on my Facebook page. Will Harrison, astrological life coach. Same name as the YouTube. Same name as um, my Instagram account. And uh, and it's about romantic compatibility. Everything I've learned over the last 8 years about how to find a true love partner and what characteristics to look for, both from an astrological point of view as well as from a MBTI point of view. So yeah, I wrote this for my book that I'm working on, and I just got to 230,000 words, which is awesome. But again, so tired, so much work. But yes, very happy about it. I think that it's gonna help a lot of people, and I really recommend checking that out. What I just posted. So again, it's on my Facebook page. It's just posted as a regular post. Will Harrison, astrological life coach on Facebook, and you will find it. Yay! Um, and to pre-order the book, my PayPal email is williamharrison@life.com, and it's $15. So if you like what you read, there's plenty more. There's about 200, and there's gonna be like a 250,000 amount of words for you to read about yourself and others. And yes, I'm happy about it. I'm just tired. Um, so as per transits, I think actually one more thing. As always, I'm doing readings. I'm pretty full up for this week. Later on this week, I've got some availability still. But if you'd like a reading, whether recorded or a live reading or whatever, feel free to get in contact with me. The info is in the About section on YouTube, the About section on Instagram, and we can go ahead and do that. As per transits, today and tomorrow we got Moon in Aries. And for today, especially, we have Moon conjunct Mercury in Aries. So I think something valuable whenever the Moon and Mercury is conjunct is to focus on understanding our subconscious, understanding our relationship to our past, and seeking to be in harmony with our past, seeking being in harmony with our subconscious. And with these energies, the best way to do that is to express them in some way, to have fun in some way. Maybe play a board game that you used to play when you were a child, or play a game that you used to play when you were a child, or express yourself in a very, allowing your inner child just to come out and be very fun and very natural. That can be really helpful. If people aren't so much in tune with their subconscious at this time, they can be egotistical, they can throw temper tantrums, they can, that's the downside of the child fire, especially Aries. Well, any fire energy, but I think Aries being that first fire energy is, it can be so wonderfully innocent and naive, and in the best ways. Not naive so much as innocent and pure, um, in its highest form. But like every energy has a spectrum, and then the other spectrum is the temper tantrum, that bullshit. So I think that's the key, is to allow your inner child to play, so your inner child doesn't have a tantrum. And if other people are having tantrum, just go somewhere else and do something more fun than babysit. Um, Unless you absolutely have to. But then ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is this worth it in the long run? Otherwise, as per other stuff, we've talked a lot about Mars and Saturn and Aquarius recently, so we won't focus on that. We'll focus on the Venus and Gemini too. So I think the last thing is Sun. It's the first video I've done with the Sun in Taurus season. So that's fun. This is the second day of Sun in Taurus, so it's the official beginning of, at least in the northern hemisphere, spring. But even in the southern hemisphere, where it's technically fall, this is still the spring kind of energy. This energy of, okay, it's the new, we're in a new year. Whenever March 19th or March 20th, the spring equinox happens, it's the beginning of a new yearly cycle of beginnings, of excitement, of enthusiasm, of seeds sprouting forth from winter, and again, in the southern hemisphere, metaphorically sprouting forth from winter, but still, this energy of a spark. And now we're in the next phase of this, the Sun in Taurus, which is the blossoming of, so we had the sapling, we had the little bit of green. Now it's starting to really come up in full bloom. It's starting to grow strong. The stem is getting strong. The roots are getting strong. So this is a great time to really dig into what we've been focused on this last month. And with it being conjunct Uranus, that can be a little tricky. I think to sum it up, we'll talk about this more so over the next couple of days, especially with the new moon. So with the next video in about 2 days' time, we'll talk about this more. But to sum up, it's important to learn what is worth being planted and what is worth tending and what isn't. A lot of people are going to have to let go of possessions or places or even people. No need for concern. It's nothing to say that this is a for sure thing. It's the unhealthy possessions, the unhealthy attachments, the unhealthy relationships, the unhealthy jobs, the unhealthy home environments where this energy is saying, okay, we need to change. This is not working. This is not fertile soil. It's too salty, or there's not enough water, or whatever it might be. It's important to find more fertile soil. And again, this is all metaphorically speaking as well. Actually, mainly metaphorically speaking, which is to find where you can be most naturally yourself and to just do your thing, plant roots and let them grow. And or rather plant seeds and let them grow and take root and whatnot. All right. Infinite love to you, my friends. Namaste. Peace.